Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm Sally from Sally Stampers, and today I'm bringing you this cute little box that is housing a large tea light. I didn't actually realise that you got large tea lights, and I just thought, well, they're really nice. They're obviously going to be a lot bigger and give off more fragrance, so I thought, why not make a cute little box to put them in. And so I just came up with this one, and this actually came about by accident as I was playing about, but I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to stick with it because I quite like how the top is just that little bit different, so I'm going to show you how to make it. So we're going to start off with a sheet of DSP that is 7 by 7, and I'm using the Affectionately Yours. This one was one of my favourites to start with, and I've not used it for a long time, and I just decided, you know what, I'm going to get it out and use it again because I do think it's really quite cute. So 7 by 7 is your DSP. I'm going to bring in our scoring board, and we are going to score it at 1.5 and 2 1/4 on all 4 sides. So 1.5, 2 1/4. And I think this is quite a simple one to make, quite fun, and ideal for favours, I guess, or just gifts for someone. Perfect. Okay, so excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat this morning. So I'm going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. Okay, so we've done that bit. Make sure we've got our pictures the right way. So we're now simply going to cut away If you notice, we've got the small squares just here, so I'm literally going to cut up to those, and then we just do some little wedges. Okay, so what I've basically done is cut away the whole of the corner square and one of the long thin, then cutting away a long thin, and then wedges. And just do that on all 4 sides. As you can see, the Affectionately Yours DSP has so many different colours with it, so you could actually use any other colour you want to. We've got the Watermelon Wonder, Mint Macaron, Crumb Cake. There's just so many, and that's just obviously just a few of them. As I said, it was one of my favourites, and I've not used it for so long. Trouble is, you get so many beautiful DSPs, you don't know which to use first. Okay, so you should have a box that now looks a little bit like this. And so what we're going to do is just simply grab our fast fuse. And I don't know if you remember, in the past I've said that when you run it, just put your finger on that tab, because when you flick, you're likely to tear the paper. Okay, so folding them in, oh my days, folding them in as you would a normal box. And then once you've got those all made up, as you can see, there's your little box. We're going to pop the large tea light in, and then to close it, we simply do the old-fashioned way of folding a box lid, if you like, but because they're slightly bigger, they don't shut all the way. So start whichever side you want, one in, one in, one in. And then when we get to this one, we obviously need this one to tuck under first. So if you bring it up slightly and tuck it in, and then pop them down, and there you go. You get this crazy little top. Now I'm going to tie some of the Night of Navy baker's twine around it. So I'm just going to start at the bottom there. Oh, no, I'm not. Tell a fib. I'm going to start with the top, wrap it over, cross it over, and then we can just bring it up either side of the lid there, and then just tie, oops, tie a bow. I'll just trim that one off there. And to make my little label, I actually used the handheld punch. Now I think this is a 1/8 of an inch punch, and I simply just punched a hole in the top, just there, you see it. And then I got some crumb cake and the Love and Affection stamp set, and whoops, I'm just going to go back to the Sending a Smile Your Way and pop that onto a C block. Then I've got my Night of Navy that I'm just going to stamp on. And then I'm going to grab the small flower and put that on the A block. Get my mint macaron. I'm just going to add a few little flowers just around the sentiment. And then I'm just going to grab my trimmer, cut it down to size. This is crumb cake, I think I mentioned. Take a tiny bit off that end. Oops. And then back with my handheld punch, and I'm just going to pop another hole in that one. Then back to my twine, another length, and this time I'm going to put the two ends together and feed it through the hole. And then just loop it through, whoops, there. And then to pop it onto here, this can be a little bit fiddly. I'm just going to feed this through again. Oh, managed it that time. So the way I do this is I tie a knot in the end, as I did, as you would do just to stop it coming undone. And then fed it through the two strands there, and then obviously if you were to pull it up, you'd have it like that, but obviously that means that this is ridiculously long. So what I generally do is pull this back so that it's where I want it, which is about there, pull it up a little bit more, and then tie another knot right up this end. Cut the excess off and straighten it out, and there you have your little label. So obviously you have your little label on your large tea light, which I think, like I said, would be lovely on tables, just for favours, or even just a little gift, and to thank someone for something. I just think they're great, or even just for someone to say thank you. You've really made me happy today. Perfect little gifts. Thank you for joining me, guys. All the details are on my blog below, details of which are below, sorry, and all the items can be purchased from my store. Again, the link for that is below. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.